speaks a lot. I mean, these guys are so tough on guys. Like, they're really tough. It's like, get your shit together, get in the gym. Like, you're responsible for yourself. You need to like.
It ain't even tough, man. It's just real. That's like what I was saying earlier. It's just the truth. It's not. It's supposed to hurt. It's real as fuck. You can either be upset about it and cry about it, or you can go fix it. Which what men at least need to hear.
Subscribe to this channel. In case you are watching this channel and have not subscribed.
Another comment from Steven said everyone should hit the Vice comment thread asking for the unedited version.
Oh yeah,
please, yeah, do it, Vice.
They'd never show that. No, they would never do it.
Then Pat Stedman said, see how Tate was edited by Piers Morgan years ago, how Roosh was edited after appearing on Dr. Oz. Should you know better than to go on Vice?
Yeah, I just was gonna do it anyway. I was like, you can't.
Yeah.
I still felt like this is just my part. I still felt like I came out more sane than those crazies, even however much they edited it.
Cameras off. Did you get along with those women? Because they looked pissed. And actually, Eli tweeted. Did you see it?
Oh, did you see what I tweeted back?
Eli tweeted. I don't know if you have that in the copy. I saw it. No, I didn't see the tweet back. But this is what Eli, I keep saying it because I'm going to. It's a biological man, trans woman, says, ready to get heated. I joined at Vice News for a debate panel on feminism. It's not helpful to platform fascists like Vice did. This talking about you, about a fascist.
That's a harsh accusation.
But I figured the least I could do is prevent the anti-feminists from spreading even more disinformation. There's that word they love. Oh, somebody they disagree with that hurt their feelings. Disinformation. What did you tweet back? I didn't see.
I tweeted, aren't you a predator?
I get so irritated by stuff like that because I hate because they stay so secluded in their bubble. They only talk this shit on their own feed. They never want to talk this shit to someone's fucking face. You know damn well Pearl would go anywhere probably to debate this motherfucker face to face on if she's a fascist. But yet Eli is gonna run to Twitter as soon as the show's over to talk shit on her, because if anyone wants to rebuttal it, because if anyone wants to debate it, they're gonna get flooded by all of her fans that are brainwashed and just they offer no argument at all. They just say it to their community. They get, oh, good for you. Look at you standing up. You're so strong. You're so proud. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And then never want to answer the people that actually want to challenge them on their ideas. I cannot stand that shit. I just hate that they get to sit at home feeling like what they said really stuck it to them, because they did not say anything at all. They just posted it to their fans that will say and agree with anything that they say because their feelings are hurt too.
Am I tripping?
Because you need information.
I'm gonna be honest. He could. I'm just saying, if you're gonna call me a fascist,
yeah,
I'm gonna point out that.
So how was it when the cameras weren't rolling with Eli and crew?
Well, before they separated the conservatives and the libs, so like they put us in different rooms, and it was very like they had people in there, and they were like, don't talk about don't talk about the panel stuff, which I understand. I do that too sometimes.
Yeah.
Before shows, I'll be like, don't talk about the topic, because you want to get it on camera. So I respect that. I understand that. Then we do the panel, which is super long. Oh my gosh, that was so hot too. You know how like sometimes it gets like hot in these rooms?
It's hot in here. I'm dying.
Yeah. UK, there's no AC. So
why?
It's like that. Yeah, that's why you see people sweating on the show sometimes. They just don't have it there. I don't know. But they basically, I forgot where I was going. Oh, then after it was so awkward because it was like we both went in our groups and we were just talking shit about the others at like lunch or whatever. But no, I did not get along with them, especially lady in the wheelchair and Eli is trying to tell me, oh, let me use my body to test if biological males can compete with women. Sure, let me be the test dummy. Oh my God, these people are crazy.
Yeah, the context for that was that you were talking about how it wasn't fair for biological men to be competing with women, and you used your own example. You said, I'm an athlete, this wouldn't be fair. And they somehow found that.
I still play. I play semi-pro right now. I'm still playing. And I almost went pro last year. I like took volleyball to basically the highest level that I could have. And I'm gonna tell you, dudes would kill us.
Yeah.
They would kill us. I can't compete with dude who's 6'7", 6'5". I can't do shit.
Isn't it crazy that to say that is controversial, though?
It shouldn't be.
It's crazy, though.
I just don't want to play with dudes. Call me crazy.
Yeah, and they brought up the bathrooms, all that. Oh, we're going to get into that.
I don't want them in the bathrooms.
Girls get hurt when they play with guys. I don't understand how that's like a controversial statement nowadays, but it is. But girls get hurt playing with guys because guys are aggressive, they're stronger, and they're quicker. Just like how guys get hurt playing with guys, but women are more fragile. But yet that's controversial nowadays. It's fucking ignorant as fuck. It's just fucking crazy how everyone just considers the truth hurtful. It's just such a thing. You should never speak the truth because it's so offensive to people.
Either. I'll say that. I'll say it now.
Yeah.
Get him out. Get him out. I'm sorry.
How bigoted of you.
I'm sorry. I don't need that. I don't need that.
Deli, we got more?
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually got a question from the House of Pain. He says, after all the formalities, what is the most important question should men ask on the first date? It's for both you guys.
Are you feminist?
Are you a feminist?
What do you think of feminism?
If they say yes, you just, it's nice knowing you.
I want to split the bill. See ya.
Oh God,
That's a good one. I don't know what a man should ask a woman.
Do you
on
want
a
kids
first-
is a good one too, because
I would ask her a little bit about her family. Like I would get to know the person and the value system that built that woman. You know, let her talk. If she's like, oh, I don't talk to my family. Oh, this. And always more than what you ask is what you pay attention to. I find that women who bring up other relationships, you'll take them out to a place where there's other guys, see if they look around the room, if they're looking for attention.
oh, that's good advice. That's good advice.
Yeah, that's what I would do. See how they behave, because then you'll learn a lot about somebody by the way they, you know, they're attention seeking from other men on the date with you. You'd be surprised. You see some crazy.
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, Deli. More?
Yeah, we have one more question. This one's for Pearl. Pearl, your content is so important for our generation. I wanted to ask why brown men are so low on the dating hierarchy. What can we do?
Brown men.
Brown men.
I feel like brown. Are they talking about like Indians or are they talking about like black brown men? Sorry if that's wrong for me not to know. If you're talking about black men, bro, black men are winning. At least in America. Maybe Indian. He has to be talking about Indian men because I don't really feel like they're winning because they're not really represented that much. I've maybe met like a dozen Indian people in my time, but I also live in the Midwest, so it really ain't that diverse here. But I just feel like there aren't really that many people in Western countries. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just assume that you just don't see it as much. I'm sure that they get attention if they're good looking.
I don't have a good answer.
Is that true?
I don't know.
On the date, I don't even know if I buy the premise.
I
of that,
thought I think it's like he's talking about like Indian. Like I'm pretty sure guys in India, like it's like Eastern Asia, have the lowest swipe right on dating apps.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think it's like basically the only thing you can do is what the like red pill manosphere teaches is money, muscles, game, frame. Like I can't think of anything else to add.
How much do you like? I don't know how you identify yourself in this like manosphere red pill. Like, how would you identify yourself in the space?
Oh my gosh, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I wouldn't consider myself like I always try to give credit where a lot of like the ideas came from, and like you know, there's people I really respect in the space like Rollo. Like I think he's a genius, honestly. I would say I'm more of like a cultural commentator with a show about relationships. That's more what I would identify as.
What do you think is important about the messages? So I've had Rollo on here a bunch of times, and what I like about him is that he really digs deep into the content. So he's not just spewing talking points. This is a guy who's like done his research, has his stats. But what do you think in terms of the messaging that they have for men? What do you think that's good about that? Is there anything you think is bad about it?
Mostly good.
In terms of what they're saying to guys.
I think the self-improvement stuff is good. Like I think always like that's like what they all say. They're all about self. I think minus Rollo, because I would say Rollo does more like the research and development, you know, as he says. I would say all the self-improvement stuff I think is great.
Yeah.
See, I see what's interesting to me is the people who are bothered by the Rollos and the people who like watch your channel and go insane. I mean, I'm sure there's women at home that watch your channel and they just like lose their minds over it. And I'm curious to ask you, like, what do you think about what kinds of men are bothered by content in the manosphere? Like, what do you think their life looks like?
Oh my gosh. I have a guy that just came to mind. I had a guy, I'm not going to say the name, okay?
But
it was
she might.
This guy, Kamel.
And I knew it was coming.
and he was on our show. Oh, please don't look it up. Oh, please don't. Not to count, but keep going. I don't care. And he was on one of my early shows, like super early on, like first, I don't know, 5-10 episodes. And he was messaging me when all that stuff was talking about like submission and like Allie's TikTok or whatever was going viral. And he was telling me like, he was like what, you want to be owned by a guy? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I just kept thinking beta. I'm like, you've never had a girl listen to you, huh?
Yeah, they seem weak. They seem, you know, sometimes very lazy because it takes a lot. I mean, these guys are so tough on guys. Like, they're really tough. It's like, get your shit together, get in the gym. Like, you're responsible for yourself. You need to like.
It ain't even tough, man. It's just real. That's like what I was saying earlier. It's just the truth. It's not. It's supposed to hurt. It's real as fuck. You can either be upset about it and cry about it, or you can go fix it. Which what men at least need to hear. If we don't got a homie in the corner telling us like, oh, you lame for that. Oh, why would you do that, goofball? Oh, what making fun of us, trying to tell us our flaws in a lighthearted, respectful way. We're not gonna fix anything if we don't got that.
The money, you got to be able to protect your girl. You got to know your self-defense. It's like if you're sitting at home and you're lazy playing the video games, I mean, you're gonna be wrecked. You're just, you know, you don't want to be motivated and you're comfortable in your laziness. These guys are gonna rub you wrong.
Yeah.
But what about the women? The women who are triggered by you, who are those women?
Whales. Sorry, I mean beautiful, majestic creatures that live in the sea.
So people who struggle with obesity is where you're getting. But who else?
Who else?
We want names, bitch. Give us names, bitch.
I would say girls that are like very promiscuous get triggered when I talk about like body count. I would say that oh my gosh, feminists hate me. They look at me. Did you see that panel? They hated me. They did hate
and
I'm
you.
like, I have been perfectly polite. You see when she called me pretty, I'm like, thank you. And she didn't even mean to. She was trying to insult me. And as many of you know, I was
Pearl fucking ruined that Vice panel. I thought they was gonna talk more about that. That's what the title was about, but yeah, they got into a little bit. But yeah, if y'all like the video, please like the video. If you got anything to say about the video, anything to say to me, any suggestions for future videos, any critiques on this one, let me know down below. I'll read every single comment. And if you fuck with your boy, will you please give me a subscription? With that being said, deuces.
I won't think about it, but that's just how it's supposed to be. She thinks she leeching proudly, but she won't get nothing from me. Say you let me unedited, I'll fuck around and pay the fee. It's a whole lot of hate up in your eyes and I can see it.
Hate all in your eyes and you've been praying on my